Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, then you might be checking out Ecom Freedom. It's an Amazon FBA course by Dan Vass, and you're wondering if this is the right course to teach you how to set up an Amazon FBA business, and is Amazon FBA the right business model for you to set up in the first place, right? So I'm going to review Dan Vass's course, and then by the end of this review, you can decide for yourself whether you want to get into Ecom Freedom or not, okay? So I've reviewed hundreds of different programs in the online space over the years, and Ecom Freedom is actually a very, very good course on Amazon FBA. So let's talk a little bit about Amazon FBA. What is it exactly, right? So essentially what you're doing is you are building a e-commerce business on Amazon FBA. So it's Amazon fulfillment by Amazon, and Amazon is going to handle all the shipping and handling and fulfillment for you. What you need to do is you need to learn how to set up that business on Amazon, and you need to figure out how to do all the branding, all the marketing, and you have to find all the products from your very own suppliers, okay? But the only difference is that you use Amazon as a platform to leverage millions of people all over the world, and Amazon will handle all the shipping, handling, and fulfillment for you. Now, obviously, you have to pay Amazon a little bit of money to handle all the shipping, handling, and fulfillment, but it is a cool way to leverage Amazon as a business, okay? So that's pretty much what it is, and you can sell any physical product that you want on Amazon, and that is Amazon FBA in a nutshell, all right? Now, Dan Vass's course, Ecom Freedom, basically takes you from start to finish. All right, so if you go through his website right here, he will basically have a full breakdown of his program, and it's a very, very good program. All right, I've reviewed quite a few Amazon FBA courses out there, and it's probably one of the top Amazon FBA courses if you want to start an Amazon FBA business. So let's talk about some of the details. Price points of this program is a one-time pay $997. That's your cheapest option, right? Or if you don't have $997, you can pay $597 over 2 payments, or $497 over 3 payments. So the pay plans are slightly more expensive, but it allows you to get in at a cheaper price point. You just have to, break it up into a few months, right? There is a 14-day refund policy, but you must complete at least 30% of the program. I think that's pretty fair. Some programs don't even have a refund policy, so it's okay, right? The cool thing that Ecom Freedom does have, which a lot of programs don't have, is there is a 7-day free trial, right? A lot of programs don't have that. So he basically gives you access to the first 3 modules for free for 7 days, and if you don't like it, you can cancel. A lot of programs don't do that. A lot of programs you have to buy in, and then the refund policy gets activated. But at least with this one, you can get in risk-free for 7 days, which is very cool, right? You do have to enter your credit card information, and you do have to make sure that you get in touch with them before the 7 days is up. But that's still a very nice option that a lot of courses don't even have, all right? Now, in terms of the modules themselves, there are 12 modules, which you can go through in a lot of detail. It's a very detailed website, which is very nice to see as well. But there's 12 modules, and he talks about everything from setting up your Amazon store, what is Amazon FBA, what are the advantages, setting up the business, doing product research, which is very important, and Dan's got a very, very detailed training on how to find the right products, and that's very important when it comes to Amazon FBA. How to find your suppliers, how to get your products listed, how to brand your business, all about Amazon pay-per-click, because that's how you're going to do your marketing. Because remember, there are a lot of people marketing on Amazon. So how do you get your products to the top of the listings so people actually find your products? Well, he's going to talk all about Amazon pay-per-click marketing. You do have to spend a little bit of money to get your products listed. Okay, how do you scale your business? And then he's got a whole section on mindset, which is very, very important. Because if you're going to start an Amazon FBA business, you're going to have to become an entrepreneur. Okay, and it's one of those things where if you are not in the right mindset, you're gonna fail, basically. So Dan does take the time to talk about good mindset 101s, right? And he kind of takes you through that process, which is very, very cool. Okay, on top of that, they have a very engaged Facebook group, okay, where you can get access to Dan's coaches, and Dan also does a couple of live trainings every single week. Okay, so again, very good support. All right, very good community, thousands of students in the program, and is extremely detailed, very well shot, okay? And there's PDFs, and they even send you a physical workbook, which is really, really cool, okay? And it's not that expensive, honestly. I have reviewed other Amazon FBA programs that are $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, okay? So for a $1,000 program, you're getting incredible amounts of support. It's a very, very detailed course, and we're talking about hundreds of hours of training. Okay, so it's not a small program, guys. So if you're looking at Ecom Freedom and you're looking to start an Amazon FBA program, then I would say that Dan's course is one of the best in the marketplace. Okay, it's priced very competitively. It's got very good support. They've got a refund policy. It's very, very detailed. There's a very strong community inside, right? And he is pretty realistic on the timelines that it's going to take you to set up this business. He does say that it will take you at least 1 to 3 months to put up your first listing, right? So that is a little bit of time because you are building a real business online. Okay, so as long as you come in with the right expectations, then you're not going to be disappointed. Okay, so as an FBA course, I would say that Dan's program is very, very good. All right, now let's talk about Amazon FBA as a business model, because you might be here, maybe you watch one of Dan's videos, maybe you've been researching online and you're trying to figure out what is the best way to make money on the internet. Okay, now something that Dan doesn't talk about on on his sales page, right, which is very important for you to understand, is that Amazon FBA is not an easy business to set up. In fact, there are lots of different styles of businesses you can set up. Amazon FBA, you can set up a Shopify store, you can do affiliate marketing, you can start a digital agency, and every single business model has its pros and cons, okay? Now, the pros of Amazon FBA is that you get to leverage Amazon, who handles all your shipping and handling for you, which is cool. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is you get to leverage a big brand because there are a lot of people on the Amazon platform, right? That's a pro. Okay, now some of the cons of Amazon and some of the cons of Amazon FBA are this, all right? First of all, the profit margins are very, very low. Okay, you need to understand that because whenever you sell physical products, you have to pay for the physical product from a supplier, all right? And then you can only charge a certain amount on Amazon because if you're selling, for example, for lack of a better example, a pen, right? People aren't going to pay $100 for a pen. There is an invisible ceiling of how much you can charge for your physical product because it's a physical product. People are just going to go elsewhere if it's too expensive, right? So there's a certain amount of profit that you can make, and you have to pay Amazon a lot of fees for doing all the shipping, handling, and fulfillment, okay? So there's a lot of cost involved, which means that the profit margins of Amazon FBA is very low, it's very small, all right? Which means that it becomes a volume game, okay? So in order for you to make a lot of money through Amazon FBA, you have to sell a lot of product. We're talking about thousands of units, hundreds of units every single day, thousands of units every single month, every single week, sorry, and then, way more every single month if you want to hit the big income levels. That's just a game. Okay, that's just the way that Amazon FBA is set up. The other thing that you may not know about Amazon FBA is that in order for you to get started successfully, you need to have at least $5,000 to $10,000 of capital. Okay, so if you're somebody who doesn't have that, then you shouldn't even think about starting an Amazon FBA business because you're not gonna ever get set up properly. You have to pay for your goods up front. That means you have to source for them, you have to find the right suppliers, and then you have to find them and then get them into the Amazon platform. That will cost you at least a few $1,000s easily, okay? You have to pay for Dan's course, and you have to pay for marketing and setting up of all your tools, right? And ongoing tool costs and the cost of marketing. It's not a cheap business to operate. So if you're like on your last dollar, like if you only have $1,000 left just to invest in this program, I highly recommend that you don't get started in Amazon FBA, because even though this is a great program to start an Amazon business, right? Amazon FBA, the business model itself, it has nothing to do with Dan's course, right? It's a great course. But if I'm just specifically talking about the business model, it's a very expensive business model to get started in, okay? So if you don't have at least $5,000 or $10,000 lying around in your savings account, don't start an Amazon business, honestly, right? But if you do have $5,000 or $10,000 lying around and you want to start a potentially huge business, you can make nothing or you can make a lot of money, millions of dollars, right? It just depends on how good a student you are and how good an entrepreneur you are. Then and only then should you start an Amazon FBA business. But you just need to understand that these are generally the metrics that you should be looking at. Every single online business model has different pros and cons, and this is the unfortunate con of starting an Amazon FBA business. It's that it's not the cheapest business to start online, and it does take a long time because there are a lot of moving parts in Amazon FBA, right? You have to source for your product. You have to learn to brand. You have to learn to list. You have to find your product. You have to get really good at Amazon pay-per-click marketing, right? So there's a lot of little moving parts, but if you can figure all this out, potentially you can make a lot of money in Amazon FBA. It just depends on who you are, but you just need to understand that there are, you know, these factors that go into it, right? But if you're okay with that, then Dan's program is one of the best in Amazon FBA. Okay, so if you're here watching this video right now, and you want to start an Amazon FBA business, you can check out his website right here, ecomfreedom.com/Amazon. He's also got a few other programs as well. But if you're watching this video and you're like, Aaron, I don't really know if I want to start an Amazon FBA business. You know, maybe you are watching one of Dan's videos and you're interested in making money online, but you're not too sure yet. You're kind of dabbling with the idea. You don't really know what your options are. All right. Maybe you might be interested in starting something else like affiliate marketing. All right. So I have had an e-commerce business and I've also had an affiliate marketing business. I've done both because they're pretty similar, right? One is selling physical product, the other one is selling digital product. And I found that e-commerce compared to affiliate marketing is much more affordable to start. You don't need 5 or 10,000 US dollars to get started. You only need about $1,000 to get started, right? So it's a much cheaper business model to start. It's way more profitable. We're talking about 50 to 80% profit margins, okay? And you don't have to deliver any physical product or source the product like you do if you decide to start a physical product selling business like drop shipping or e-commerce or Amazon FBA. Okay, it's a much simpler business model. It's more scalable. It's more profitable. I think it's just a lot easier to be successful in. All right. In terms of earning potential, drop shipping, e-commerce, Amazon FBA, you can make an affiliate marketing. You can make pretty much the same amount of money, right? It just depends on how successful you are. But in terms of getting up there and being successful, I think affiliate marketing is way simpler, and the chances of you having success is just much higher because there's less moving parts. It's more profitable, it's cheaper, it's just a much better business model, in my opinion, okay? Again, this is just from my experience of being online for 13 plus years. It doesn't mean that you can't be successful with Amazon FBA. You can. And there are a lot of people that are making six figures, millions of dollars with Amazon FBA. I just think that it's a much more difficult and clunky business model because there's way more moving parts and the profit margins are much smaller, which makes it a volume game, and you have to sell a ton of product in order for you to make at, you know, a minimum of 10,000 US dollars a month profit, not revenue, profit. So it's completely up to you. All right. So you make your own decisions, okay, on that. If you want to go down the Amazon FBA route, I would check out Dan's course, ecomfreedom.com. If you're a little bit unsure and you want to explore the affiliate marketing route, I would highly recommend that because I think it's still till today the best online business model after being online for a long time and trying lots of business models, even being a e-commerce person myself. I still think affiliate marketing is the best. And if you would like to check that out, you can just click the link below, register for my free workshop where I'll show you a little bit more about affiliate marketing and how you can build an affiliate marketing business and why I still think it's the #1 business model in the world online till today. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this review of Dan Vasa's Ecom Freedom course. You can check it out right here if you like. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the workshop. Take care and all the best to you. Good luck.